shit, guys, breaking news. We have got a massive...
Weird.
Wait. I hear it again.
Yeah.
It's all the July born.
Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back to another Bryce is Right. I hope y'all have had a great freaking week, and thank y'all so much. We hit the 100,000 subscriber mark. So of course, Don Erickson 379, you're our first winner. The next winners will be announced over the next couple of videos, so stay tuned, keep your notifications on. But yeah, congratulations. And other than that, y'all know we're about to get into that Bryce is Right way, where we dive down deep into some of the creepiest and freakiest videos I could find in the deepest, darkest corners of TikTok. And nah, these aren't your ordinary videos. They're gonna be blowing your mind, making your head spin, and having you question your reality. And of course, before we get started, let's go ahead and smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, let's go ahead and dive right in, y'all. Let's get it.
So much. I like a little.
Steak and lobster. You know what that means. We are going to war. To war we are going.
Is that what that means?
Let's get you some lobsters and shrimp.
Okay, none of that. No.
Good now.
Yeah, y'all gotta let us know. I mean, we wouldn't know. Ooh, is that a vampire? What? Thought it was that one girl.
Anyways.
There's actually something pretty weird.
Wait. I hear it again.
Yeah. Okay, so there's this crazy noise outside.
It's definitely louder.
What is that?
I don't know if it'll pick it up on the video, but there are some dogs in the distance that are going crazy. And this thing has been getting louder and louder for the past, like, 5 minutes.
That sounds like a bobcat.
Okay, that sounds like a person.
That didn't sound like a bobcat.
A woman, no?
Or like two things at once.
I feel like we should go inside.
Oh, hell no.
No, yeah, we're actually gonna leave.
Yeah.
Sounds like someone
Oh,
blown.
yeah. That's okay.
Update, we're
I got too scared.
yeah,
so
we're actually going home. So we're just gonna drive home tonight
I
because
can't sleep here.
yeah, that wasn't
Did you
the
just
only
see the
weird
shadow?
thing that happened. I guess I'll post an update tomorrow when we're home safe.
They didn't ever make it home. Oh, good God. It's a Rick and Morty clip.
Get up on out of here with my eye holes.
Oh, that's hard to watch, man.
Here we go. So as you guys may know, I ordered some boots off the dark web, and I recently figured out that one of the heels was hollow. I had found this chip thing in it, and it has a SIM card in it. So I got pretty much the cheapest unlocked phone that I could get. I'm hoping that this thing has some type of like browser on it, but by the looks of it, that might be kind of unlikely. Let's see if we got some charge in this battery. Here we go. At least if I don't learn anything about the SIM card, I can start trapping. Okay, let's see if we can browser. Okay, good. We're doing good. All right, let's get the SIM card out. Looks like someone just scribbled out the numbers. The SIM card as is does not fit, but I think I can take this outer layer off. There we go. I gotta try to not lose this. Nice. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, 4G LTE, let's go. Let's see if this thing is a phone number.
Yeah, I mean, 3G is no more.
Okay. Oh, call ended. Okay, fail. See what this browser's talking about. Okay. Ooh, we have internet. Okay, the cell carrier is. Now it's saying AT&T up there. Up in the top left.
It's just the tower you're connected to. If it's
City Naperville region,
it's
Illinois.
unlocked.
Belgacom. That's really weird. All these sites are giving me drastically different locations. This one is saying Belgacom again. Okay, what the heck? Obviously, anytime you are using a mobile data, you're gonna have a dynamic IP, but this is really weird. I'm just confused why up in the top left it says AT&T now, and earlier it said T-Mobile. Regardless, though, the SIM card is definitely functional in terms of cellular data, which means we gotta plug into this thing and see what it was sending. So I ordered a USB to serial converter, and it should be here tomorrow. Hopefully that means we can figure out what code this was running.
That is so weird. What is that?
That's wild.
We're in Nevada desert. It's gotta be Area 51. That guy is big. He looks fake. I'm going in the bushes.
Word on the street is this lady got eaten.
On May 6, 2025, 61-year-old Cynthia and her husband Dave were paddling across Lake Kissimmee in Florida. It was a quiet Tuesday afternoon. The sun was shining. The lake was calm.
This mofo knows not to mess with Sir Joseph Sturt. Rocky! No!
It's still moving. But crawling. Man, that's gotta be a spaceship. Or a big pod.
We are finally seeing the consequences of letting AI pollute the internet, and it's kind of reminding people of pre-war steel. You may know that AI cannot train on self, it just becomes garbled nonsense. So as of right now, we actually do need people to train AI. Otherwise, the hallucinations will stack up, and it'll start to decay. That also means that pre-AI data scavenged from the internet in places like the Wayback Machine is actually extremely valuable to companies trying to train AIs. Imagine this. An AI has a hallucination roughly 30% of the time. That hallucination says something ridiculous, or the words don't make sense in a sentence. Another AI picks it up, takes it as training, and those stack on each other until what you have is meaningless, and we're starting to see that already.
Hey, where you are! Don't get behind the wheel!
Do remember that half of all internet traffic is just AI, and that's becoming worse as people are not actually looking at websites or trusting AI to parse data. That's also going to affect advertising, and we haven't seen what that will do to the tech bubble yet, but it'll be interesting. Why would advertisers pay so that an AI can scroll by and get that information? How does that relate to pre-war steel? Well, if you're not familiar, around the 1940s all the way into the 60s, we were doing atmospheric tests of nukes. That contaminated the atmosphere for at least 30 years, and because steel needs to be forged in the open air, it meant that that steel was then contaminated with radioactive isotopes. That is not a big problem if what you're making is going to be building materials. No, radioactive building materials are an entirely different topic, and we'll get there. That radiation became a problem if you're trying to make delicate machinery, things like Geiger counters, other scientific materials. If you're looking for neutrinos, you're gonna need steel that's not emitting radioactivity. So they went ahead and used old battleships, retired ones. It became a little bit of an obsession, pre-war steel. Sorry for the surprise history lesson.
I look like it. Hey, what is that, bro?
What is that?
Dude, I don't know about a cell phone tower, Monk. Monk? I don't think it's a cell phone tower, bro. Dude, I've never in my life seen anything do what it's doing. Wait, you should come look at my phone. I can't stop this.
Looks like something's like...
I've never seen any cell phone tower do what this is doing. You sure, bro? That is a spaceship. Wait till you see this shit. Because if that's a cell, then where's the other one at? No, the cell phone towers are over there on that side, down to that end. Yeah, those are cell phone towers. What the fuck is that?
Can't see it. No, there we go.
I have never seen anything like that, bro.
Project Blue Beam.
That thing's like scanning us and uploading us. It's just hovering. Are you 100% that that's a, dude? Okay. Wait till you see this shit. This is wild, dude. Is nobody else looking at this thinking that's weird?
Ain't nobody else here.
Yeah, you kind of got a good point there. We are kind of the only... Dude, that is a triangle. And it is doing something. Alright.
Holy shit, guys, breaking news. We have got a massive volcano erupting right now. And, like, the visuals of this thing looks like a freaking atomic bomb has gone off. Mount Lawatabi in Indonesia is spewing ash as high as 33,000 feet. That's like the height commercial planes fly. And not only does it look insane, it's also dangerous because authorities have now raised the alert level to the highest and most dangerous level possible. Now, this is the same volcano that erupted last year and ended up killing 9 people and evacuated thousands from their homes. Hopefully it doesn't rain, because if it does, that's the potential of lava flowing out and things get really serious, but I'll keep you guys updated.
Wow. That's scary.
This motherfucker's, and he's white. He's a white boy.
Man.
Patos locos forever. Forever. Forever.
I'm practicing that shit for years and can't sound that good, man. Come on.
Everyone needs to know what is happening in China right now. For the last 70 days straight, China have been experiencing the most extreme heat event in world history. And for some reason, no one is talking about it. Lakes and rivers have dried up, crops have been killed, factories have been closed, and this heat wave is still raging on. Just for perspective, this is the lake bed of China's largest freshwater source. And this is the state of the third largest river in the world. So on top of that, 66 of their other rivers have dried up completely. In the daytime, you're seeing temperatures of 45 degrees Celsius. Then at night, you're not even getting a break as it's hovering around a staggering 34 degrees. A weather historian said that there is nothing in the world's climatic history which is even minimally comparable to what is happening in China right now. Said that it combines the most extreme intensity with the most extreme length with an incredibly huge area all at the same time. And the effects of something this extreme is going to affect us all. I mean, we saw the prices of food, fuel, and energy soar due to the situation in...
Hey, that's how hot it is normally in Texas in the summer. Like, it was 119. I'll see if I have that. I think I took a picture of it the other day to send to my wife. It's not even peak summertime. What is up with these Red Bull people, man? No, I'm just kidding. I love it. Bring it on. Keep it coming.
I can't believe my fucking eyes. What is going on in Cambodia today? Holy shit. There's no way. I have never in my life seen something like this going on.
What? Is that a... Is that a toucan?
What's up, buddy?
That's the fruit of the bird?
Oh, you think I got food for you?
Yeah, he ugly, huh?
You're so cute.
A ball sack for a
You're
chin.
like a dinosaur.
It's terrible.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Can I trust you or are you gonna bite my fucking arm off?
I wouldn't trust him.
I don't know if I could trust you or not. Oh. Oh.
Can I trust you?
I have no food, dude. You think I got food? You crazy. It's good. Yeah, it's good.
It just looks like someone glued a ball sack onto his
Like a
freaking
puppy.
face.
It's like a doggy. You just want some food, yeah? Yeah, you just want some food. Oh, it's good. That's good. That's good. Okay. I have nothing for you. What the fuck? He's going for my dick?
Oh, he's coming in with a death blow!
Oh, I thought that was a bag.
You're a beautiful bird. You know that?
You got that freaking mullet. Business in the front, party in the back. Damn. Theo Von look.
Bird up.
Bird up. Cute.
This mysterious footage, captured by government personnel at the Afghan-Pakistan border in November 2020, shows a massive disc weaving effortlessly in and out of the cloud cover. The unidentified craft abruptly changes direction without any visible signs of propulsion, causing theories of alien life. The military's own internal enhancements further underline the object's unusual heat signature. The Department of Defense labeled the disk as an unidentified anomalous phenomena, and it looks markedly different to other tic-tac-shaped UFOs seen in other military footage.
That's pretty cool. But where is it? Oh, hell no.
Fuck this.
Nope. Look at that mannequin. Creepy. Got some weird energy there. He just saved her life. Oh shit. Oh, but then that lady walks by like it's not that big of a deal. And look in that little mirror.
Смотри сюда и сюда.
That's freaking weird. It's got nipples too. Be careful, Greg. Fucker.
Why is no one talking about the fact that every girl is slowly becoming a bat? Right in front of our eyes, and no one has realized it.
What do you
Not
mean?
a word. Do you know how I know this? Every single time they show product to the screen like this, they have to go. They're using sonar. If the girls don't go, the other girls can't see it. Someone needs to address this. I feel like it's going to be a serious problem in a few years. They're all going to lose their sight.
Fuck you, you fucking nerd.
What the fuck?
Did you see that?
Damn Kardashian. Turn him on to it. Oh, shh. Okay. Nice catch. Koala Cam. Koala Dashian. I got 2 sons.
Like straight ahead. Guys, you see that? There's like a UFO in the sky and stuff. Stop right for this. I wish I
I figured a way to create energy. If the government finds me, I need your guys' help.
Is he heating it up? What's happening here? I can't figure out what's causing that to turn. Anybody?
Listen. It said Mark Zuckerberg. Mark Zuckerberg.
Man,
you know who Mark Zuckerberg is? Do research.
Who's Mark
Look.
Zuckerberg?
No, you're not.
No, he's not anybody
Mark
important.
Zuckerberg. See?
Joking.
See?
What the hell? Hey. What is it?
Goes to Noah's past.
What am I looking at?
That's it. Ball lighting up.
What the fuck?
That's a mermaid. Scary bear.
Because what the heck is that? What is that?
Yeah. Study on this, yes. 5 million Americans believe that there's reptilians among us. Look it up. Give it a Google.
Omar Odavi right here just went scuba diving last week in Lake Superior, one of the Great Lakes, and this is what swam right up to him when he got to the bottom of the lake. And that is a great night shark in a freshwater lake, which is baffling the scientific community of how a great night shark can survive in a freshwater lake. If you haven't heard of Omar Odavi, he's the human animal magnet man. Ever since he was little, animal life and especially sea life has been attracted to him. So whenever he gets in the ocean, all these critters swim up to him. So it's not a surprise that this great night shark would swim right up to him. But what is surprising is that why is it in fresh water? her. I asked Omar what his take is on it, and he said that he felt an energy field from the great night shark, telling him that it was a prop in a movie set for the Hollywoods. And when the movie was done filming, the director just plopped it into the Great Lake to get rid of it quickly and cheaply, which is just super irresponsible and not fair to animalage, right? We need to respect this animalage. But what I will post next is a part 2 when this great night shark swims back to Omar. You will not believe what it does and what my cousin who works at PetSmart in the fish section has to say about it.
Yeah, he gets bit. Spoiler alert. You can totally tell when a family watches Harry Potter. I've never seen a Harry Potter movie, but I'm assuming at least that's what this is. Taking my PetSmart for a walk. You got the freaking leash, man.
I'll call you Sticky, cause you're sticky and you're stuck.
What? Yeah, I had to dive deep. Not gonna lie.
Something weird happened overnight. What appears to be this gigantic concrete ball literally fell out of the sky, landed on a street in a neighborhood in Indianapolis. And luckily it didn't hit anyone. It didn't damage cars, houses, nothing. It landed on the street. But the question remains is, where did this come from and whose is it? It's definitely man-made. But what was it doing in the sky? It almost makes you question a lot. And it really does make you question a lot of our conspiracy theories that are out there. Take a look at this, comment below, and if this was in your neighborhood, let us know what happened.
$35 ghost disturbance fee? Where are you? Float your translucent ass back out here right now. I know you're not skinny enough to fit through there, even float through shit. Strange humming, objects moving in adjacent rooms. Tenants are threatening to leave due to these. What did I tell you? You're only allowed to haunt one other place. The people next door. We hate them. Everyone else, not up for grabs. You can't be floating around.
That's pretty funny.
Elderly woman appearing through windows. Really? Really? This is why people drink. I put on Housewives for you. Mormon Lodge Housewives. You were entertained here. Why do you have to go haunting other people? Our quiet hours are 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. We are hearing screams coming from... Okay. I will take blame for that one.
Some of these dudes got some creepy ones. He was not ready for that one.
The creepy moment, a nebulous figure that is, as if it were a shadow, transparent, translucent, but with a strong point of aura visible around its head. Watch this.
Oh shit, that just came straight up out of the woods, huh? It's them Peru monsters, man. That's kind of creepy. It's definitely picking something up. I mean, it looks like it's jogging, you know, or
this is, but they seem to like the signal of the Wi-Fi to Starlink.
Is that the satellite internet? What is going on there? Now we got the Sandman.
No. Don't fucking do that.
Or is it Huey or Hollow Man? Sebastian. Is that what his name is? Can't remember. I like that name. What would y'all do if y'all saw that, like, just appear? Man. A movie set? Yeah. There's gotta be something underneath Antarctica.
There is no such thing as a coincidence.
She said, "That's Tommy, that's my little brother." I said, "Bitch, you better not have no little brother."
OVNIs grabado en Chile.
There's another one back there too. Stand bien way. Uh-oh. Get it, Gramps. Dang. Yeah, that's how I be cutting my back up. What is he at the barber shop? Or is that a Planet Fitness?
Okay, yeah, like I don't know what this is. Maybe planes. There's no noise.
That's not the Elon. No, that's not Starlink, right? Or is it? Medusa. There's an I Am Legend 2.
So listen, don't get me that woman.
11:14 is your time right now. I've got some breaking news to share with you right now. This is a live picture from Texas Sky Ranger out of Plano, where part of Spring Creek Parkway is shut down as police are investigating a suspicious bag found on a charter bus. What it looks like we're looking at here in the middle is the bomb squad with that robot there. It looks like there's some sort of bag to the left of that robot. Again, we're getting this information just in on that charter bus. This is happening at the QT gas station off of Spring Creek and Highway 75. We are seeing that robot approaching what looks like the bag there. Police are working to figure out exactly how they're going to check out the bag, but it looks like they figured that piece out as they're working with the bomb squad robot there. Again, this is happening at that QT. You can actually see the Quick Trip gas pumps there to the left of your screen. As soon as we get some more information on this, we'll bring it to you. But again, we're seeing a charter bus here. Not clear if there are people on that charter bus, but there was some sort of suspicious bag found. As soon as we get some more information from Plano Police, we'll bring it to you.
I said she was the bomb.
Caio! Acorda! Que foi, Alves? O quadro que a gente comprou hoje no antiquário mexeu o olho de novo. Eu te falei que eu vi mexendo o olho no carro. Peraí, me explica de novo. O quadro que a gente comprou hoje, eu te falei que eu vi o olho mexendo no carro, não falei? A gente botou na parede, eu não quis dormir ali porque eu achei que ele ia me olhar e eu fui gravar.
Slow down. I can't understand you.
Vai lá ver. Poxa, que é uma coisa mais séria. Que mais sério que isso? A mulher falou pra gente que eu tinha feito trabalho nesse quadro. Eu falei que era maluquice comprar. Eu não vou entrar. Não vou entrar. Eu não vou entrar, Caio. Peraí. Tu tá falando que o quadro mexeu? Mexeu o olho. Olhou pra mim. Mano, sinceramente, viado. 3 da manhã, tu acordou no susto e tu devia estar suando. Eu não tô suando, cara. Olhou pra tu, Caio.
What's weird is, I swear I just heard, I was like, man, my daughter's already back home. It's too early. Heard it like 2 or 3 times. And then something just fell off the wall and knocked my camera over. That's super weird while that was going on.
What's that? Oh, a signal was just picked up in Antarctica, but it wasn't coming from the sky? What? Tell me more. Yeah, a signal was being picked up in Antarctica just recently, but it was coming from way down below the ice. Oh, goody. They're saying where this is coming from, down below the ice, there's no way anything can be alive down there from what they've gathered. Okay. The strange thing about this, though, is this happened back in 2006 as well. The scientists are saying that this is impossible. Oh, fun. They don't want to, but they believe they have to further investigate this to see if there's some form of life or where exactly this is coming from. Okay. They've been urged not to investigate this, but it appears they're going to move forward. Oh, righty then.
The hell is that? Nope. Nope. We're leaving that one there. Oh my gosh, goosebumps. Oh, of a lifetime. Super creepy. Look at that wave. Like, no, shut the door if you're gonna leave. What are you gonna, you know you're not gonna finish eating there, right? I mean, is anybody just gonna sit back down and eat? Or are they leaving? I'm leaving. Oh, look like poop, like went right down his face. Ugh. Nope, I'm good. That's creepy.
พอไปปุ๊บแฟบเนี่ยแล้วแขนมันยาวเห็นป่ะแขนมันยาวมากเลย
เพิ่งเข้าไปเลยอะแต่ว่า
It's not Yao Ming.
มันเข้าไปในนี้นี่วะแล้วมันก็ไปปุ๊บพอไปปุ๊บแฟบเนี่ยแล้วแขนมันยาวเห็นป่ะแขนมันยาวมากเลย
เพิ่งเข้าไปเลยอะแต่ว่าไม่มีการเปิดประตูเลย
There's nowhere they could have went.
แล้วมันก็ไปปุ๊บ
That's
พอไปปุ๊บแฟบเนี่ยแล้วแขนมันยาวเห็นป่ะแขนไหนครับเห็นป่ะแขนมันยาวมากเลย
เข้าไปเลย
I don't believe you found it.
แต่ว่าไม่มีการเปิดประตูเลยมันเข้าไปในนี้นี่วะ
Now you see me? Now you don't.
Aquí por este pasillo, creo. Estaba diciendo el maestro.
Man, I love these videos. I haven't seen one of these in a long time. Like, what is that camera doing sitting there? You just got Canon? Like, what? Come on. Alright, that's just the angle it had? Maybe, maybe not.
Yo escuché algo. Después apagamos esta luz. supone que ya no hay nadie. Escucha. Eso fue acá. Bueno, miren, en esta área es donde supuestamente miran a una niña o han visto a una niña. Tanto maestros como otros trabajadores de aquí del lugar. Dicen que miran a una niña. Uy, güey.
Nope.
¿Escucharon eso? ¿Escucharon? Entonces... Uy, güey.
I don't see nothing. Oh, okay. Someone just lives down in the basement. I mean, that'd be the place to live, right? If you're homeless and you were in high school. Have access to food, water, showers. I'm just saying, might as well. Only way I'm going down there is with Rambo, Predator, and Iron Man. Like, nope. I turn off the light and take off running the other way just to mess with that dude.
Porter at a morgue posted this clip where he had to go to
mole?
collect the body of a person who had unfortunately lost their life. The porter was stalled waiting on paperwork to be signed by the mortician. The porter then becomes aware of something strange. The temperature had dropped significantly. He decides to take out his phone and start filming everything. Watch this.
Yeah, there is I don't know what they're doing. Yeesh. That's interesting.
You heard the reptilians work at malls conspiracy? Watch this.
Will work in an office building, or like an office mall. A lot of times it's cold and dark in the corridors of the office mall, but
the perfect place for a
office
reptilian
sectors, they're glass and they're well lit. If you think about it, like
It looks like a dang cage, man, that you put an iguana in. What?
walking through these spaces, it'll look like an amphibian, like when you go through the reptile section of the zoo, how they have them in their own sections with their glass fronts. There's lighting there, but in the part that you may be walking through is dark, kind of like an aquarium type of feel.
You have to have heat lamps, though, right?
Office malls feel very much like an aquarium.
This is the first time I've heard this theory, but it's definitely a fascinating one. And it kind of makes sense. Cold environment, darker areas of the store. Come to think of it, if I was a reptilian, I would love to work at a mall. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Stay weird.
That's why they took over all the malls and they shut down and nobody goes there anymore.
This was filmed by two
Just
research
filled with
scientists
churches.
who were conducting an investigation on a mountain trail between India and China. A trail guarded by the military on both sides. This particular trail is reported to contain numerous sightings of flying beings, crafts, spheres, and so on. So capturing something like this could be proof the area is indeed a paranormal hotspot, possibly harboring a portal between dimensions. This is the first capture of anything supernatural by this team science team.
gay. General AI. Stupid. It's like quality of the Iron Fist right here. What is that mountaintop called? It starts with a K. Colicon or some shit.
You don't breathe through your lungs. You only breathe when the oxygen's in the blood. You breathe through your blood, not through your lungs. So that's part of our miseducation. Because we actually think we hear with our ears. You hear with your brain. The sound is picked up and put in the blood. The blood takes it to the brain, and the brain hears. You hear with your brain. You see with your brain. You touch with your brain. You taste with your brain. So we got it. That's part of our miseducation I was telling you about. The organ that takes the most oxygen is your brain.
Hello? I said don't disturb you. I'm cleaning my room.
So when you're starving for oxygen, your brain's starving for oxygen. And the brain says, I'm starving. I need more nutrients, so it's now better step up the estrogen, because estrogen holds moisture and nutrients. So it's going to throw your hormone level off. You see, so I know I got to balance your hormone level, because that's been thrown off. It's just basic kind of science. Anything that's different has a different pH, as they call it. So I have to balance that ratio, because you suffering with the wrong ratio, because the body says, I'm in a crisis. If I'm in a crisis, I'm going to go dire stress. Don't explain dire stress. You do much better than I do. Under dire stress, your digestive system says, I'm not going to digest food. Your immune system says, I can't fight disease. That's the I in dire stress. You just say P. The R in dire stress is your reproductive system. You're not going to reproduce anything. And you really, when you're under stress, most sane people don't want to. Your E is your excretory system. Your excretory system is the ability of your body to be able to excrete waste. So when the body's under stress, it can't digest. You have to come out of the stress. When you come out of the stress, then you can digest the food. And a lot of people get sick because they're under stress. And if you're under stress for long periods of time, say if you've been under stress for 6 months, your digestive system hasn't been working for 6 months. Body is only going to do one thing at a time. You want me to digest this food? Get out of stress. What we're trying to do is say that the lungs are stressed. Now we know that oil goes to the lungs. So when people smoke, the smoke is carrying the oils, which they call nicotine. The smoke is carrying the cannabinol. And all that goes to the lungs and clogs them up. Well, we know that. We know that things that pull the moisture out of tissue pulls the moisture out of the lungs. The body carries waste out that it can't get out the body through peeing, and a bowel movement says, well, I can only pee through the lungs. That's snot. That's the body carrying waste out through snot. And the body carries the waste out and dumps it in your lungs. You see, and it says, that's the way I got to get the waste out. So it dumps it in the lungs, and then you cough to loosen it up and throw it out. That's why I said you just pee in through your lungs. So we got to increase the efficiency of the kidneys to get rid of this waste so it don't have to go to the lungs. You see, so you need something for the kidneys. It sounds, I'm trying to draw the picture here. You say lungs, I better take something for cough and cold. I'm saying, no, you got to take some for your kidneys, because your kidneys are going to get rid of the waste so it won't be dumped into the lungs. You have to get away from the salt, because if you crave salt, you got to crave sugar. If you crave sugar, you got to crave salt. That's why they have salt and sugar in every candy bar. So if you crave sugar, you want some salt. You want some salt, you crave sugar. So you got to get off of those two, because it's going to pull moisture out of the tissues of your lungs. You got to strengthen your kidneys so they can transport the waste, so they won't try to dump it into the lungs.
That's different. I like that though.
Human cells can now be reprogrammed using only sound. We've been using ultrasound to quite literally shatter tumor cells for a while now. If you think of an opera singer shattering a wine glass with their voice, it's the same concept. It's just with cells. These techniques have been used to reduce the size of tumors and shatter cancer cells like leukemia. This research is called sonogenetics, and it can be used to quite literally turn on and off genes. This can be used to treat way different things like Parkinson's or even blindness. Everything has a frequency, even cells. Now the outside of the cell, think of that like a water droplet on a speaker. Different frequencies can make it dance or change shape. Say you want to target something inside the cell. You would need to then know the harmonics. In this example, paint, oil, and water are all mixed. Different frequencies will vibrate the different fluids. You know those frequencies, it allows you to pretty much control them. You have devices like the Simoscope that can measure these frequencies and then show you what they look like. So my question is, were the builders of these aware of this before we were? Nobody knows who really designed them, but we know they had a deep knowledge of acoustics. In every cathedral, there's an ambulatory. That has the same geometry as a cavity resonator. In the center of that resonator is an interference pattern. Same thing we see in cymatics. You make those by playing a frequency through a speaker and you get a pattern. To find the resonance of a building, you record the silence of that building and then amplify it to get the sound. Here's the weird part. Those patterns match the patterns that we see all over the building. If you think it's a coincidence, understand that DNA also makes these patterns. When you look at the molecular bonds of DNA from the top down, they form radial harmonic patterns. If this research discovers that harmonic patterns harmonize our genes, maybe our care facilities will start to look more like that than this, which is a win for everyone. If you have Cryptex, page 124 and 125, deep dive on this topic, the bulk of my research, and if you're into that kind of thing, there's a bunch of digital goodies in here for you. As you can see, enough people...
Look at the plane. That is low. It's like doing a turn, like way out there. Y'all, this is making me really nervous. I don't know what's about to happen. I hope it's just turning. Please be just turning. It literally just zoomed past the water slides, and I heard everybody scream, but I didn't know what they were screaming about. There was legit a plane about the size of the boat, like right beside us. Y'all, it's like coming back towards, I'm like getting really nervous. Like it was uncomfortably close, like it is uncomfortably close to this boat. I don't like that. It's made a full loop. I don't like that at all. At all. That, like, look how close.
And is the beginning.
And it don't really look like a passenger plane. I don't know, y'all. Does it say something on the...
Yeah, you guys fucking suck at your job. I'm gonna come down there and beat the fuck out of you, you fucking stupid bitch. You better start stretching. I'm gonna fucking wear you out, dumbass. 10 minutes, park you out.
How did we all do this as children? We didn't know each other. We didn't have social media. How did our brains all sync up to do this? When we were in a car, usually in the back seat, just looking out the window, it seems like we all imagined this little man, this little parkour man. My guy was usually up high, you know, on the wires, running on the wires. I was a Spider-Man kid, so he was on the wires, swinging, jumping on telephone poles, light poles, all that.
Mom was
rollerblading. Just the little parkour man.
You're telling me for 40 years I could have been using ice cream for what?
You can make bread out of ice cream.
Bread?
You better believe it. Whatever flavor ice cream you want, you can use. Look at this.
The bread and butter.
That's so easy. That is so good.
First thing you need is ice cream. He said use strawberry ice cream, but you can use whatever ice cream you want. First thing you gotta do is you gotta melt your ice cream. 2 cups of ice cream.
Okay, now we're gonna heat it up on the stove.
That's almost
It's
done.
been about 60 seconds. Like, that's so fast. Once the water is boiling, it melts pretty much right away. I just need 1 cup of self-rising flour.
Self-pouring too. Now just go ahead and mix it up there. Whisk it, you little biscuit. Go ahead and lube up your pan. Okay?
Go ahead and pour it into your bread tin.
It's so easy.
This is gonna be so good.
You want to bake it at 350 for 40 minutes. Oh, that was too easy.
Look how fluffy.
That's bread.
I gotta put some butter on it because he put butter on
He
it.
put butter on his, yeah.
Freeze, motherfucker! Drop your coat and grab your toes.
What?
Baby, I'm gonna butter your bread.
I'm gonna butter your biscuit.
That is freaking good.
That is freaking weird.
United States Air Force sent this
You're gonna have
mysterious
to try
246-character nuclear message June 14, 2025. The EAM was an unusually long emergency action message sent through the High-Frequency Global Communications System, an encrypted radio system used to communicate with America's nuclear forces. Listen to this. It could be the most important message you'll ever hear.
November. India. Action. Stand by. November. India. Action. Stand by.
EAM are designed to send instructions to the United States nuclear assets across the world, like submarines and military bases, without relying on satellites or internet. The content is obviously strictly classified. It's not available to the public. It's not even available to most government officials.
Then how do we have this information?
November. India. Action.
It's like they're trying to wake up Bucky Barnes, man. Like, we need that Winter Soldier in action ASAP. Got a crisis. Trump and Elon are fighting again.
I said, Bob, when I grow up to be big, you're gonna know something.
Piano? Okay.
Entonces, ya. Buena. Y me la voy a vivir, me la voy a gozar, porque mañana no sé lo que vaya a pasar. Antes vivía con gente, ahora todo me da igual, porque aquí todo está bien, nada está mal. Y a Dios todos los días le pido la bendición. No me llamo mal, pero nací con el don de hacer canciones para los corazones. One Piece la vive, así él la compone. Vívela, gózatela, que el tiempo está pasando y no relaja. El que me la hace, me la paga, pero mientras tanto que me la voy a vivir, me la voy a gozar, porque mañana no sé lo que vaya a pasar. Antes vivía con este, la música mi amor verdadero, y la familia siempre es lo primero. Te arrodillando por el cerro, el que hay hierro mata, muere con el hierro. Que sea natural no significa que andas perro.
Damn. Full into his ginger. Ginger. I just figured it out. He said, I beg your pardon. We will not be dancing like that in here today.
Just a flamingo. I'm a flamingo and I'm coming up to you. Oh, is that your child? I'm gonna rip out his motherfucking eyeball. I'm gonna rip out his goddamn eyeball. I'm a flamingo. I'm gonna rip out your eyeball. I'm a flamingo.
Jeez Louise, what are we doing? Hey, thank y'all so much once again for everything y'all do. Thank y'all so much for helping me get to that 100,000 subscribers. Just be on the lookout. We will definitely be doing our second giveaway next video. I'll be going through the comments. It could be from this video, it could be from last video, it could be from videos a long time ago. You just never know, so get in there. I mean, up your submissions by adding more comments to previous videos, current videos, whichever you may choose. Thank you so much for what y'all do. Y'all have a great freaking week. Stay positive, be good, enjoy this weather, get outside with the family. Coming up on July 4th, my favorite time of year. Birthday's coming up. About to be turning 21 finally, so I'm super excited. Y'all know what to do. Go ahead, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't so you don't miss out on any future content, and leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Let us know what's up. Other than that, we will see y'all next time. Thanks again. All right, y'all. Peace.
I knew that would eventually end.
Making it worse.
Oh, that disrespect, fellas.
It was good. It's not bad, actually.
I thought it was pretty good.